Hi, this is Madam Pamita, and I hope you enjoy this clip from my Live Magic Q&A. If you'd like to see the full recording of the Live Magic Q&A, you can do so. All you have to do is be a part of my coven. And to do that, all you have to do is click the link below or go to patreon.com/Madam Pamita. I hope you become a part of my coven and enjoy this clip. Okay, so Fonda says, as a more serious question, what is a good spell or method to help make a challenging decision, i.e., different job offers or career paths? Well, when we make a decision, what's really good is to tap into your intuition. I mean, you can do a spell for clarity, for absolutely. You could do a mental clarity spell, which we have a mental clarity spell kit. You can use the skull candle to give you that clarity to make the decision. That's a wonderful spell if you want to do a spell. But when it comes to making a decision, I think, especially one of these decisions where you're like at a crossroads, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I go forward? Should I go back? What should I do? Right. So, in those situations, I think it's really good to tap into your intuition because your intuition knows which one, right? So you can use tarot cards if you want to, if you are a tarot card reader, and it can give you more information. And the tarot card reading would be, what will happen if I take job A and throw out two or three cards? What will happen if I take job B and throw out two or three cards, and see which one you like better? You can also use a pendulum if you don't have any divination skills and you haven't worked with any divination tools. A pendulum is immediate gratification. And if you want to know how to work with a pendulum, just go to YouTube and go Madam Pamita pendulum, and a really old video will pop up. It's like 10 or 12 years old, this video. The sound is sort of okay. I mean, I didn't have mics or anything. I think it was the mic on the camera that I was, that we were using. So anyway, it's an old video, but it's an oldie but a goodie, and it tells you how to work with a pendulum to get an answer to something that your intuition knows. So this is a wonderful, wonderful tool for understanding what your intuition is trying to tell you. If you're working with your intuition and building your intuition, I recommend working with a pendulum because it's like working out with weights. It starts to build your intuition so that you start to know like what your gut is telling you. It confirms things. If I were asking about two jobs, for example, and let's say I asked about job A and I asked the pendulum, will it be in my best interest? I want to know something more than just, should I take this job? Will it be my highest and best to take job A? Will it be my highest and best to take job B? And do the pendulum for both. Because if you just do job A and it says yes, the pendulum says yes, and you don't do job B, you won't know if both answers are options for you. Likewise, if one is no and the other one is no, you can always ask, is there something even better than these two jobs for me as a third option, which means don't go for either of them, go for something else, right? So I would suggest that and start working with that pendulum and asking that question and ask it for each option. Sometimes with crossroads questions, sometimes all roads lead to Rome. So your highest and your best can sometimes come from choice A and choice B. Like choice A and choice B are equally good. They all lead to your success. They all lead to, good career happiness and all of those things. So you want to know that if that is a situation that either one, is a good choice. And then you can pick on which one's closer to home, which one your friend works at or whatever. So that's how I would go about doing that. That all being said, if you don't feel confident in your own intuition or don't feel confident doing the pendulum or doing a reading for yourself, then get a reading with someone. This is the perfect example. I mean, and I have to say, not to toot my own horn, but my reading style, my tarot reading style, and my general reading style is success oriented. I will show when we do a reading, when we do a tarot reading, it's me showing you the map to get to what you want. So the questions, I usually reframe questions. If people are like, should I take job A or job B? I'll say, let's look and see what each job brings you. And then let's see what that path, then you can decide what path you want to take. This one brings this one brings that, and then you can make the decision. sometimes that's all it takes to make that decision is you get that outside objective input. If you can't be objective in your reading, and that's a thing, right? It's hard to be objective for yourself, but someone else outside you can do that. So you can go to me. I mean, right after here, we're going to be doing the, Tarot for Kindness, and you could do it Tarot for Kindness at the top of the hour. So that's no problem. And you just make the donation, and then we will do the reading for you. So you can say, I want to know job A or job B. What do each of those bring? So that's a really good question to ask. But go to any trusted reader. You might have a trusted friend or a reader that you like to go to, and go to that reader and get an answer. It would be a really good thing.